Hey everybody, Steve here. On this channel I like to do reviews, movie reviews, play some guitar and stuff like that. This video is a message to all of you artists out there or entertainers who are thinking about using Fiverr to sell your talents. I've used them for hiring people, and there's a lot of talented people out there. If you're a buyer, if you're a seller on Fiverr selling your services, prepared to get ripped off. All you have to do is check Fiverr forums or do a Google search under Fiverr complaints, and you'll find it is riddled with bad news against Fiverr. Let me give you an example. I'm a professional video editor and photographer and audio engineer. One of the services I provided on Fiverr is to do book trailers, like a movie trailer. Well, authors have book trailers. Okay. First of all, they call the Fiverr site Fiverr because most jobs start at $5. Most of my video production work is about $50 an hour for editing, which is pretty low for the industry standard. So on Fiverr, I started a gig that's at $15. Once Fiverr takes their cut, my little video that takes about an hour to do, I get a $12 cut for that. Not bad if you're getting 10 clients a month, which I was getting. Sometimes 20. Let me start with that first. When you're brand new to Fiverr, what happens is, not just me, but my friends who I got involved with Fiverr, and they've canceled their accounts since. You start out and you ramp up fast, and if you're lucky, like I was, you can make decent money. I made some pretty good money. You get emails through the Fiverr website from potential clients asking you, could you do this, could you do that? You say sure. They purchase one of your packages, and then you do the service, and you send them the final product through Fiverr's website, through like an internal mail system. You attach the video or photo or audio, if you're a vocalist, if you're a voiceover person or whatever. You send it to them through Fiverr. Here's the problem with that. I sent a video recently, and this is not the first time it's happened, to a client, cost $15 out of their pocket, keep that in mind, and I got a response back saying, I absolutely love it. Great. 2 days later, I get a message from the client saying, I want to make some changes to the video. Okay. You love the video. It was a $15 video. It was professionally done to sell your book. It's a book trailer. I used pro shot photos and everything for this 30-second video clip. My gig did not include changes to the order. You can offer changes for whatever price you want, and I just priced it out at $5 for his changes. He didn't want to spend $5. Fiverr is riddled with cheapskate, tire kicker people. So I told him, as you know, the gig does not include changes, especially because the changes were changes he wanted to make because he made a mistake. He wanted the photos in a different order. He changed his mind. Well, that's not my problem. This guy was kind of jerky from the start. If they're really nice, I've done work for free. If it takes 5 or 10 minutes, no big deal. But I told this guy, sure, it'll be $5 to make like 3 changes, which would have taken me like 20 minutes to do. He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it. Meanwhile, the video was sent to him, of course, and I get this notification that he canceled the gig. So not only does he have my video, but I'm not getting paid. And here's an important part of this. Fiverr always sides with the customer because they don't want to lose their money and they don't want to leave a bad taste in the mouth of their customers. This is not the only time this has happened to me. I'll give you another quick story. There was a gig I did for about $85. I hired a female actor, and she played the role of a psychiatrist. It was a cool little setup. We went to an office. She sat in the chair, and it was a video for a psychiatrist across the country somewhere. She loved the video. I just had the actress writing on a pad of paper, and one of my friends who's an actor was laying down on the couch telling problems to this psychiatrist. I shot from the neck down because I thought it would be better that way, because when people walk into her office, they're going to see that it's obviously not the same person that was in the video. Whatever. My artistic decision, and she loved it. Well, I fronted the money for the female actress, which is like $30, $40 for like 10 minutes. And then my friend did it for free. And did the editing, took about an hour and a half, 90 minutes. Long story short, it was a 1.5-minute video. We shot on location in Chicago downtown. Some scenes of him going through depression, sitting at a table, being bummed out. And at the end, he walked into the psychiatrist's office with the clip I told you about. I submitted the video. She really liked it. And a couple days later, she sent an email. Now, every time they send you an email, you get a notification that says, the client would like to make a change to the order. Well, the order didn't include any changes. This is the unfair part about Fiverr. If your gig does not include changes to the order, you state, this gig does not include any changes. My gig stated, changes will be made for $5 each. Please contact me for more information or purchase an extra gig for $5, whatever. She didn't want to pay it. Well, same thing happened. She went to Fiverr and said, I don't want to pay $5. I think this is unfair. They canceled the order. This lady has my work, and I didn't get anything. In fact, I lost the money I spent on the actress. Do you see the pattern? I'm not the only one saying this. Another thing, Fiverr times your orders. From the time that client places an order with you, the clock is ticking. You log into Fiverr, go to your account, see your active gigs, you click on one, and the timer is counting down. You have to complete that order within the time specified, 2 days, 3 days, whatever you decide. I've been on time or early with all my orders. Here's the kicker. When you submit that order, say a day early, Fiverr should close it out. They don't close out the order, which leaves it wide open for any client, and they do this all the time, to respond back and say, I want to change to the order. As soon as they say, I want to change to the order, the clock doesn't stop, and it shows you're late. In fact, there's a big red word, huge on the screen, a third of your screen, that says late. And most of them make the change or decide they want to make the change after the expiration time, which is not fair. Or you deliver the order a day early, and the counter is still clicking. Maybe you're sleeping, maybe at your day job, maybe you're on vacation. Doesn't matter. You can't get to work on it, so it expires. You don't have the point is, you delivered the initial order on time or early, but because they decide they want to make a change that they probably didn't pay for, it shows as late. The clock never stops. Okay? As soon as you submit that order, the clock should stop. And then if they want to make a change and they purchase it for $5 or $100 or whatever you decide to charge them for the change, a new clock should start. That's only fair. I've brought this up to customer service at Fiverr multiple times, and they don't get it. I get stupid, lame responses from all the Fiverr reps, such as this. The order doesn't show that it was late, so I take a screenshot of my screen saying, here's the big red late. Here's when I delivered it. Here's when it was due. Where's the problem here? Never a response. It is a fact that they side with their customers. They don't want to lose money, but they don't care about their sellers. I do not recommend Fiverr. They are a scam company. And all these stories of the people, like the one guy you'll read about who's an Indian guy, he made like enough money to buy a brand new house by making business cards for people on Fiverr. Kind of find that hard to believe, because most people can do that online, and I don't think they're going to go to a nobody to make business cards for $5. How many clients do you need to have to purchase a house? If you're charging $5 minus $2 for Fiverr's cut, you're making $3. Look, I wanted to make this video because it's the last straw for me. I'm closing my Fiverr account. I've actually been thinking about starting up a website that's done right if I had the time. I'm not just saying this because I had one bad experience with Fiverr. This is every single time. And it's all over the Fiverr forums and it's all over the web. I would stay clear of Fiverr. If you want to buy stuff, take that chance. But if you want to sell stuff, I'd really think twice. Here's another thing that happens. You set up a Fiverr account. You say you're a graphic designer, but maybe you're not. Then someone comes to you saying, can you do this gig? You say, sure. Now you go to Fiverr and you find a graphic designer. They do the work for you, and then you triple the price. Happens all the time. I see that as being wrong. But if you want to be the bottom of the barrel artist working for pennies or $3 an hour roughly, fine. I'm personally done with Fiverr. Do yourself a favor. Do a search. Find out all the scams that Fiverr has been pulling. And if you're a seller, beware. And if you are a seller, I recommend watermarking your photos, watermarking your art, watermarking your videos, and put in your gig description. Watermark will be removed and the final will be delivered once the gig is closed. Protect yourself and protect your art. Please comment below on any bad Fiverr experiences you've had. I am upset. These people are ridiculous. By the way, I was a level 3 seller. That means you're doing a really great job. For some reason, without warning, no reason, Fiverr brought me down to 2, then to 1, and then to none. I had no status. And even when I was a 3-tier seller, level 3, for some reason, I was getting inquiries 5 times a day. At least 20 times a week. No problem getting all those inquiries. And I was getting 5 jobs a week, no problem, for like a year. All of a sudden, it just dried up. It just stopped, like they pulled the plug on me. And it happened to my friend, and it's happened to a ton of other people too. Check out the Fiverr forums. It's true, you guys. If that happens to you and you want to stay with Fiverr, close your account, set up another one as another person. Now I know you're going to lose your reviews, which is another thing. Fiverr buyers will say, I'll give you a great 5-star review because your reviews are read, okay, by all potential clients in the future. They use that against you too. Well, if you don't do this, I won't give you a good review. Please heed this warning, you guys. I'm an artist. I've been an artist for over 30 years, and it bothers me that this website is taking advantage of people who are really talented. And in the end, insult to injury, you lose your work, you don't get paid, and some jackass is running around with your work for free. That happened to me just the other day, and that's why I wanted to make this video, and that's why I'm done. I'm beyond upset. And the Fiverr reps don't get it either. You ask them a simple question, here's another one. I inquired, this order is marked as late. This was another order. And you know what the response was? It was this. No, your status shows that you haven't missed any orders. That's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm telling you. Listen, I said I delivered on time. It shows that I'm late. Why, when I was a day early, does it show that I'm late with this order? And I got another response. Well, if you're on time with orders, it'll reflect that in your reviews. That's not what I asked. And in fact, my reviews had like a 75% satisfaction. Why? Due to tardiness. And I've never been late. So, Fiverr's website is spaghetti code at best. And they don't care. Anyway, please post your bad experiences with Fiverr below, or your good experiences. And I will admit, I've had some really great experiences, and I do plan on using a couple Fiverr people in the future, but I'm not going to sell anything. There's no way. Not worth my time. Totally not worth my time. It's humiliating and insulting. Now there's some jackass running around, 2 jackasses at least, with my work for free. They lie, and they say the work wasn't satisfactory after it was delivered, and I even got emails from both these people saying they loved the work. So tell me how they could go from loving it to all of a sudden cancel the order, and their reason, it's not what I was looking for. So I sent a really nice email to this buyer saying, if I see that video online, and I will find it, you're going to hear from my attorney instantly, and so is Fiverr. Anyway, sorry about the little rant, but you guys need to know. Subscribe, give the video a like, and I'll talk to you later.